Amazing.
Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very cool. Yes. Wonderful. So we're here to talk about cortisol, right?
Yes.
How,
Yes,
how does it
Marina.
get any better than that?
Amazing. So we are going to share some information also about our results, the benefits we do have since we started working, balancing our cortisol levels. So to get into the topic, I would like to explain that cortisol is the so-called stress hormone that our body releases. So, Meira, tell us more about cortisol.
Yes. So we all know that we need cortisol. Cortisol is the fight and flight hormone that we need. The problem that I'm seeing, that I've seen both in myself.
Yeah, you better close the window.
Okay, I think now it's okay. I think now it's okay.
Okay.
Yes. So we have the fight and flight of cortisol. The problem that I've been seeing and I've been witnessing in myself is that we've been with Corona for two years almost, and the level of stress has gone up considerably. And for many of us, the cortisol is stuck on. So what happens when cortisol is stuck on? We're in stress mode and survival mode 24/7. And that manifests in lack of sleep, a lot of stress eating. Statistics tell us that during Corona, people have gained between 20 and 40 pounds, which is totally amazing. Cortisol is also, when it's stuck on, when it's imbalanced, we have the beginning of all illnesses, high blood pressure, diabetes, even cancers. And so it's a very high risk thing. And most people are not looking at, where is my cortisol today? So Antoinette and I, about a month ago, came together and worked on ourselves, balancing our hormones, balancing cortisol specifically. And we came to it by my realization that my eating and my lack of sleeping well was tied together. And intuitively, I said, it's cortisol. Energetically, we checked and we balanced it. Now, Antoinette's eating habits and my eating habits are very good. We don't smoke, we don't drink. I have been off of sugar and flour for almost 2 years now. So my system is pretty good. After balancing our hormone, our stress hormone of cortisol, we went into detox. Now I know for myself that I was in bed for about 24 hours with flu-like symptoms, aches and pains and sneezing and coughing and all that kind of good stuff. I can say that a few weeks later, I'm still feeling detox. I still feel some nasal drip going on, some sore throat. It's minor, it's nothing major, but my body is going through a detox. So we put our heads together along with 3 other amazing women and put together a 3-month program. This 3-month program is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. We're combining the energetics, the detox, healing, meditation, and coaching. We have 2 health coaches We're going to be using essential oils. It is just a system that we've put together, a 3-month system that will take anybody, practically anybody, that's relatively healthy. We're not going to be able to help people that are not, at least relatively healthy, balance their hormones and see the difference, not only in the physicality, but as well as the emotional. We're carrying so much stress in our bodies. It's everywhere. You can't turn on the news. You can't turn on television without being bombarded with stress. Around us in our daily lives, there's stress. How we handle the stress. You see, that cat has no stress. None. You know, my dog Max has no stress, but we have stress. And so we need to handle it. And the sooner we handle it, the better for our health, the better for our surroundings, the better for our families. And it, in my opinion, it's a life insurance policy. We're going to live healthier and longer with much reduced risk of diseases. So I'm very excited, and we have many people interested. We need to get the registration completed. And I invite everybody to contact both myself and Antoinetta, and let's see how we can get this 3-month program working for you.
Yes, thank you, Meira. And for the people who joined, who just jumped in our Zoom, I am very glad to have you here. And I would like to show you also which is the benefit of having a 3-month program. So if you can perceive right now, Meira and me, we are in this theta brain mode. Yes, we do practice theta healing. This is one of our modality, our favorite modalities, because we do have more than theta healing. But the greatest adventure or discover we had is that when we control our brain waves, when we are in that status of peace, calm, relaxation, so we can choose different things for our body, our eating habits, our sleeping habits. We did change, Meira. We did change many things, but there is one gap, let's say, between we before and now. So this gap is we can choose right now, because our brain waves, we are in a different status, and we know how to balance our cortisol level, how to get in that sensation of calm. Because I am fear and anxiety coach. I wrote a book about that. I suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder, and this is because I had traumatic situations. I saw people being killed near me, and this is what I started. That was 17 years ago. When I was in the university, I got these experiences, and I didn't know that I suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. So, and this is when you get your cortisol and also this anxiety, where you don't know what to feel, how to feel, and you cannot control that. This is like this fear that something wrong will happen to you, that something wrong will go with your health. And I tend to be like in this, what you say, Meira, freeze, flight, fight response. So like being the whole time alert, being the whole time in alarm. So I wrote the book, and I also apply, I suggest in the book many tools. So in the meantime, we discovered with Meira these steps, I would say, this step. So you can get the sensation and you can perceive what you would like to have also. This is energy. So, and when you get this sensation, so you can breathe right now, because we are speaking in a theta wave brain, yeah? Listen that. So I start speaking slowly. I start speaking like being calm, like with this warmth and harmony sensation. So that's what you can get in these 3 months, you know? And we want to share this information with many people. That's why we build it up, this program.
And the exciting thing is that the program has 5 facilitators that are going to go through exactly the same program with all the participants. And that's really exciting. The support team of having all of us do it together. Again. Yeah.
Exactly. And this is like, you know, Meira, there is a consciousness among groups. So we are going to build a consciousness within our group. And it is like, we have another person jumping in. I am very happy for that. So that we wait for her. So, you know, girls, there is a consciousness in the world. Every country, every person has his or her own consciousness. So, and when we build this program, we are asking for a specific consciousness with the group. So we are already 5 people in the group, and we call for at least 5 more, so that we can be 10. And let's see which energy we do create with this sensation of getting cortisol under control, of choosing actually, because cortisol is a great hormone, a great tool, a great shield that our body has.
Yes.
So we should know when to run, when to stop, when to sleep, when to eat. It is not like doing without
consciousness.
Consciousness, actually.
Yes, without consciousness, without that choice.
Exactly. If you have pets, you are going to see your pets hanging around you when you are in calm, peace, and harmony. Because when Meira and me, we practice theta, my pets just jump in and just come together. So your pets will be calm, peaceful, harmony, and you will also see how your neighbors, your colleagues, your family members will step into this energy. So, and this is also another invitation, what we want to give you. Just perceive the energy. And once you get that, you're going to see your husband, your cousins, your children, everybody will jump in without doing anything. You don't require to do anything. They will just jump in your status of peace, calm, harmony, because you have this sensation. And theta healing is a great tool. We are going to have a sound healer. Yeah.
Yes.
So that means I think you already received the recording of a sound healing session. You are going to have one or maybe more. We have surprises there that you can listen every day. And can you imagine all the group listening once a day the same sound? So it generates a consciousness very special for the group.
Yes. Yes, I'm very excited. We have so many surprises, so many treats, and so many different avenues that we're going to create a lifestyle that is not based on stress, that's based on harmony, that's based on health. We're going to take a look at the nutritional aspect. We're going to take a look at what triggers you and how we can reduce those triggers through healing modalities. We're going to be doing actually so many different ways of looking at how your body handles stress. That there's no way that after, I would say even after 2 months, you'll be the same person. The third month will be just the integration of everything. But after 2 months, after cleansing your body, after doing the energy work, and after really bringing yourself into balance, everything around you will shift and change. And I'm very excited. I'm looking at the changes that we have in our lives, Antoinette and myself. The last 2 months have been amazing. We've created so many wonderful programs. Antoinette in her fields, me in my fields. I know that I have coming up my self-love group that I just advertised, and for women to join together and increase self-love, which is so critical. Antoinette, what else are you offering in the world today? Maybe you can give us a little synopsis.
Yes, this is a program in collaboration with Meira, and with my services are specific for fear and anxiety related to self-abuse, because it is very interesting how our body, our brain, our health, and the whole relationships we do have, we start with ourselves.
Yes.
So there is a correlation between anxiety, fear, and self-abuse, because once you get this sensation of, okay, wait, it's me, the one who can choose to stop anxiety, to stop fear. So I don't want to continue with this self-abuse. Why I do call self-abuse? Because first of all, you cannot realize that you can change that first. Second, because you have your cortisol levels so high that you don't know how to change, because you are already in this condition, in this situation. Okay? Then once you get this sensation, I cannot sleep properly. I sleep, but I don't rest. I don't get this feeling of my body being healthy. So I am doing self-abuse. So,
Yes.
and I have a specific program with abuse, 5 sessions, where you can see in your whole life, where do you abuse with yourself? So when you get rid of this sensation or these activities, habits, conditions, memories, so you start thinking, or you start perceiving how people behave friendly with you, with harmony with you, and your relationships improve. So this is a great program I have now. And also about money, money issues. This is another collaboration with a friend, another coach, money coach in the Netherlands. So Meira, you are also in the group. So money, anxiety, and fear. So I correlate these words.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
Yes.
with this 3-month program, I am very excited for that. I will go through, and my input in this program is to help you to get rid of self-abuse.
Yes.
With food, with sleeping, with fear, with anxiety, and also with your relationship, male, with men, or with your children, or with in your job place. So
Yes.
this is amazing, Meira, and we
Yes.
are correlating this. Yeah.
I'm very excited. So I look forward to answering any questions that anybody would have. And I'd welcome setting up a one-on-one call so that we can explore how we can help you. And that's it for today, right? We have
Yeah.
nothing more to add, right?
If Joanne and Ariel don't have questions, so they are very welcome to jump in.
But what are the details? I didn't get the details.
The details of our program,
Yes?
I will send it to you via email so that you have it in writing.
Okay.
All right.
We have sessions, individual sessions once a week. We have group sessions also once a week. And we have many goodies, many bonuses. Do you have it there, Meira? We have meditation as bonus. We also have the health coach sessions.
We have a 3-month program that's very robust. It includes weekly sessions, weekly energy session, weekly group sessions. We have different speakers that will come in and speak about anxiety and about health. We have health coaches that will give one-on-one meetings with each individual person to see how you're doing personally and what is needed to either add or eliminate in your diet, and as well as supplements. We've got definitely the sound healing meditation as part of the program. Antoinetta and I are working energetically with theta healing and access consciousness. And it's 3 months of twice a week meetings, homework, collaborations. We have some bonuses that we're giving that will be in the form of meditation. We have a self-love workbook that we're giving so that we can collaborate with exercises to increase that in our lives. And we have some additional surprises in store for you. Yes, but
Exactly.
yeah, we'll give you everything that you require so that you can take a look at it and make up your mind.
Exactly. And we do have a questionnaire at the beginning. So if you are very interested, so you can also fill the form with the where we want to get more information about the group so that we have already the specific topics for every group session. Nevertheless, we do require so specific details for the individual sessions. So for instance, we have 2 health coaches. So who is gonna work with you and when that we are going to arrange. And also for the individual sessions, so we are going to apply these modalities. We apply theta healing, access consciousness, roar, this is for specific for abuse. And we have also the sound healing. And what else?
You mean when you say access consciousness, you mean access clearings?
Yes, the clearing, we are going to use the clearing statement for each individual session. For the group session, we are going to give tools, like for instance, during this week, you are going to use these questions or this tool of access consciousness. And as you know, access consciousness has verbal and body processes. So it depends if you have access consciousness facilitators around you, you may have a body process. If not, you get with us the verbal processes, what you can repeat and what you can use every day according to your session, you know? So one thing is the consciousness of the group, and another thing is your individual consciousness. So we are going to share specific tools according what you require. Yeah.
So
Maybe
the focus, I'm sorry, I just got the invitation in the messenger, so I don't have the, I didn't read anything about you. I just hear what you're saying now. So
thank you very much.
You look very nice. I don't know you, but you look nice. So what I wanted to ask, if it's two things, if it's focusing in sleeping problem issues.
Yes.
Yes, this is what it's about,
Okay,
or it's
if you
about
have
anxiety. That's what I didn't understand.
Okay, so in our questionnaire, we establish your goals. For instance, if you have sleeping problems, so the first question is, are you taking pills? Since when are you having these problems? And we like take the root of this problem. So this is with the clearing statement if we use access consciousness, but if we use other modalities, we have to find out which is the bottom belief or the limiting belief that you have that keeps you in this situation. Which emotion is? Maybe it's fear, maybe it's anxiety. What is causing you fear, anxiety? Maybe you are somehow abusing of yourself. Maybe there is health problems, other health problems, or money problems also. So we find out the root, and this can be through theta healing, through access consciousness, or through a ROAR modality. So, and once we get
Lisa Cooney.
Exactly of Lisa Cooney. I am ROAR practitioner more than 1 year now, and I am advanced practitioner. So once we get that, this is in the first session actually, we establish our list of our goals. So these are my goals and your goals also, because as you know, in access consciousness, and also this is actually in every modality is the same. What you work with for you is somehow the same for me. This is the energy exchange we get. So, and every session has this particularity that you find out how I can help you, and I find out how you can help me. You know, this is the exchange of energy. So that's why it is very important to establish the goals. So, and
Are you
also,
CF? Are you UCF in access?
I am not CF. I am BARS facilitator, and I did many classes. So I am not choosing to be a access a CF. Not now. Not in these 10 seconds. Let's say. Nevertheless, this is like a goal in 2 years. That's what I perceive right now. But I am also a practitioner of talking to the entities and right body for you. So that's why
I will tell you the truth, okay, about me. I don't know how Meira arrived to me in Messenger. I was a CF in access consciousness for several years, and basically I'm looking for something else. So for me, I'm not looking for access. Okay, for me, I'm done with this.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you very much for that, because that's what we don't say, okay, we are going to use the clearing statement right away. No, not at all. And if you can see, and thank you for telling us that, because then we can find out which is the most appropriate, the most accurate tool. And I would say right now, it can be theta or it can be ROAR. But in both cases, we require very, very important to establish the goals.
Mm-hmm.
you know, because yeah, if you
Where,
ask me,
where are you from? Where are you from?
I am from Bolivia. I am from
Bolivia.
Bolivia, and I use some. I am access consciousness practitioner already 3 years, and 1 year of ROAR with Lisa Cooney, and Theta Healing also with Bayana Estival. And if you ask me right now, if I would choose to be an access consciousness CF or a ROAR CF, I will say ROAR, because it depends. I am very, like, I would say I am the shield of self-abuse. So that's why I know how I can move people forward, because I move myself. And this is my specialty. Self-abuse is my specialty. So, and in access consciousness, there is not a specific tool besides the abuse hold clearing class. There is not a specific approach for self-abuse or for abuse. This is abuse, and people think okay, sexual abuse, financial abuse, but okay, this is great, but I am specific for self-abuse. Yeah.
Can you say
And that's
more
it.
about self-abuse? What do you mean by that? I mean,
So that means when you don't have congruence, body, mind, and soul with congruence, that means if you think you will do this job, but your body doesn't move to get this job. This is one congruence. Another congruence is if you think, or if when your mind is out from your body. So there is not a correlation between body and mind. You know, this is self-abuse, because once you are in this hamster wheel, thinking the whole time, you are abusing from yourself, because your body is not connecting with your mind. And self-abuse, you can do self-abuse in many things. When you eat, I think that you know that is not good for your health. This is self-abuse. Then you do self-abuse when you work in a place that you don't like, when you have sexual relationship with a person that you don't like, when you, there are many examples of self-abuse. Also, when you spend the money with things that you don't really want to, you know, this is self-abuse. You are abusing with yourself. So in money, in sex, in relationships, in workplace, wow, I have many examples, because I suffered from panic attacks. I was in the psychiatry 4 times. One time, the first time was in Germany, and I got this diagnosis of psychosis. I was medicated for my whole life, and I went through these whole steps. I don't take medication anymore. And I have to tell, access consciousness helped me a lot with these entities issues. So to get my awareness that I am not mad, that I perceive more things, that I have this clear audience or clairvoyance, that helped me access consciousness, really. That's it.
Yeah.
But ROAR and Theta Healing gave me this status of peace, of calm, of choosing. Because with access consciousness, I knew I have to choose. I have to be with myself. I have to be congruent. I have to be this body. I have to get this body process. Okay. But for me, the gap between myself, my congruence, and these whole modalities, I didn't get with access consciousness, really. I got with Theta Healing. I got this status of peace, calm in my mind, in my body. and that's what we do with theta healing actually. Yeah, Meira? Higher self, so you have your higher self, body, mind, and soul. You align these things actually with theta. This is
Yes.
for us, Meira, yeah, this is theta modality. Wow. And you can get that.
And the combination of using both the axis and the theta is very good to balance the cortisol. We did that perfectly for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the tool of who does this belong to. You don't require to use the access consciousness clearing statement. In fact, I don't use in public. I only use in the one-on-one sessions if I think or I perceive that this will move the person in my session, in my one-on-one session. With theta healing, you don't use any clearing. With ROAR, you have your specific releasing process. By the way, there is a class, if you want to get more or certification, I can give you, there is a class this week. But this sensation you get in the session, you know, you get in the session. Meira, and to be true, to be honest, we are using together the access clearing statement for our energy pools. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the truth. And we are not going to offer anything else for the program. Just the energy pool.
No, it's just if you know what works for you is great. It just for me, I didn't sleep while I was in access, and then I'm still suffering. So, and I've done the access for 7 years, so it's not something that I did for just a few days.
We have to take a look specifically at the cortisol levels, at the other hormone levels, and the whole thing of self-love comes into all of this, because the opposite of self-love is the abuse. You know, you're dealing with opposites here. And we train people how to react and how to respond to us by how we respond to ourselves. So if we're not giving ourselves a level of respect and self-love, how can we expect anybody else to do that for us?
Yeah, in addition, we have a look to your house, let's say, because first you, and then because we have specific clearings for house and everything. But the thing is, what I perceive right now is that you may have a huge skill that you are not acknowledging. That's what I perceive right now, because if you cannot sleep, if you take medication, I don't know, nevertheless, the thing is, okay, why you cannot sleep? Your body is telling you something. And what I get, if you were like practicing access consciousness for 7 years, you may have a huge skill that you are not acknowledging. It doesn't mean that you are going to go back to access consciousness. No, not at all. What it means is that there is hanging around, like here, your skill that you are not acknowledging. What if we can invite you?
You froze, Antoinetta.
Hello.
Yeah, Antoinetta froze. She was just giving some advice regarding acknowledging some skill set, but that's neither here nor there at this moment. We can continue with this separately, but I invite everybody to reach out and let's talk more. This has been wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. What I wanted to say is that what you are saying, that we should know what to eat, we should know about our body and our mind. That is very true. And you know, most of the time, I think 80% of the time, we are not at all aware of it, right? So I'm just giving my example. What ma'am had said, that she was under medication and all. Now, what has happened is that at times we end up drinking more and more water. It is said that you should have water, but at times we have excess of water because of the weather, because we are traveling. There are so many things. We don't have anything to eat at that time, so we have water. So, you know, even excess of certain habits can lead us to certain, you know, illness, certain uh, bad connection with the mind and body.
Of course, everything needs to be balanced, right?
Yes, yes, everything needs to be balanced. The second thing what I want to ask is, ma'am, that your session is very nice, and you have given a very good, nice insight into the things. What if I want to become a practitioner?
For our program?
Yeah,
Well, we could talk about that separately, absolutely.
yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, fine, fine. Thank you so
Can
much.
you
Thank you so
can
much.
you send me your email address? Can you put it in the chat?
This will be a great and to be also a practitioner of our program. And also, if you have clients in the future,
Okay.
you can get your own clients to step into our program. This is amazing because you are going to get this sensation of being in a group,
Yes.
and of a group holding your back, actually, you know, and you have many skills. The people who join these kind of programs have skills.
Okay.
So what if in these 3 months you can get the clue and you like that, because you should be very happy with that, so that you can work and promote that. And we are very happy. Will you welcome?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm undergoing so many of the problems. So that is why I thought that I should become, and I should treat, teach people how to be aware of themselves.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And about the price, we can say the price now, Meira.
Our 3-month program is $997. It includes all of the therapies, all of the meetings that we have. We are ready to start in the beginning of July. We have everything in our brochure. I will send to both of you the brochure so you can see a breakdown of all the details. We have bonuses of over $300 in our package. And you'll have also my information to be able to reach out, and we can set up an appointment to speak one-on-one with each one of you, and to explore what's the benefit for you, and how we can get you registered quickly.
Yes, actually on Friday we have the first meeting where you can see the whole coaches. If you didn't get the other meetings, you can right now have the recordings so that you know the other 3 coaches, 2 health coaches and 1 sound healing. There is one lady from India actually, and she's very, very happy to go further with our program and just to involve the sound healing and this cortisol balance variable, let's say, within her activity. Yeah, because we got people that cannot meditate, they are too mental, too structured, let's say. So, and words then we don't require words for that people, you know. Then we put sound. And we have also the Theta Healing downloads. These are very, very nice. Actually, in the first session, Meira did a Theta Healing download. You can get the recording, you listen, and you get this sensation. This is like you are in a computer and you download files like that. And you get the sensation of the words that Meira says. It is like downloading. How does it feel like, look like, taste like to be in peace? How does it feel like, taste like, look like, sense like to be in harmony? This is like that, the Theta Healing downloads.
Yes. Beautiful. So I look forward to speaking to each one of you separately. The sooner the better, because we want to start the program this week. And we look forward to servicing exactly what you need in order to get to where you want to go. And we have many, many tools in our toolbox, many tools. Between the two of us, I think we have over 20 years of working in energy work and in corporate America, in corporations, in businesses. So we have a lot of experience and we're willing to share them all with you. And the two health coaches also have huge amount of experience. Our sound healer has about 3 or 4 different modalities that she has been using for many years. So we have a gamut of tools and they will all benefit you. So I will mail both of you the brochure and we will talk more. Have a wonderful evening wherever you are in the world. See you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye, Miriam.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.